Hi, everybody. Um, we're going to have a little introduction to argumentative essay writing. So we start out with the idea of the argument essay. And we know what an argument is. Usually an argument essay is based on some sort of controversy, an issue that has two sides that disagree with each other. So in an argument essay, the author chooses a side and argues why that side is correct. So we have this idea of controversy. Controversy, can you think of any controversies in society that you know of? How about in Texas or in the United States? You might be thinking about gun control, gun ownership laws. You might be thinking about immigration or abortion. Don't worry, we're not going to try to solve those problems in our short class. Instead, we'll focus on other topics that are perhaps not quite so controversial and not so heavy. The purpose of an argument essay is to persuade the reader that the author's opinion is correct. And it is an opinion. At the end of the day, an argument essay is arguing for an opinion. However, the author is going to present her opinion with facts, with logic, showing that the opinion is well informed and that the opinion is correct. Okay? So, persuasion. Sometimes these are called persuasion essays or persuasive essays also. Convincing the other side, basically. So what kind of topics will we see? We might see a prompt about a ban on smoking in public places. And for the sake of ease, we will say that we only mean smoking cigarettes and vaping in public spaces, public places like restaurants, the store, the malls. And you might see a prompt that looks like this. Should smoking be banned in public places? It's usually a question, and you'd have to explain why, yes, smoking should be banned, or why not. Smoking should not be banned in public places, right? Why not? So, notice the language here, be banned. So you'll see a lot of argumentative essays with prompts that are formed this way. Should smoking be banned? Should a license be required? Should an extra bonus be allowed? Should talking be prohibited, right? So we're seeing these, and what tense is this? This is the passive, and we're seeing here a be plus a past participle. The past participle, the third form of the verb, right? Like go, went, gone, eat, ate, eaten. So here we have simple verbs like ban, banned, require, required, right? And we also have our modal. So we have our modal should, and we'll see a lot of modals in these types of essays. So should, must, ought to, had better, okay? These are modals of obligation. So this is lower level grammar talking about modals here, but just to remind you, we see this with the modal plus the infinitive. So should, eat, must, I don't know why that period's popping up, speak, ought to drive, had better purchase. So you're going to check yourself and you're going to make your modals, the modal plus the infinitive. There are a few that do change a little bit, like have to, right? We change it for the person. So it's going to be has to for the he, she, it, right? The third person singular. So she has to, society has to, because remember, society is an it. So you're going to think about modals when you're writing. And all of these are passive, and a passive is formed with the be plus the past participle, and the be is going to be in the infinitive form, right? Because, rice is grown in China. That's the present simple. But in this case, with a modal, it's going to be the infinitive. So, should smoking be banned? Should children be given free textbooks? Okay. We're going to keep that grammar in mind while we write. So that's just a little taste there of the grammar. So we're going to keep this in mind. Should smoking be banned in public places? I want you to think of why the answer might be yes. Yes, it should. And I also want you to think about the negative response, that smoking should not be banned in public places. Why would some people say no, smoking should not be banned in public places? Think about that a little bit, and we'll discuss that.